Salutare tuturor și bine v-am găsit la un stream cu Assassin's Creed Rogue. Eu am început să mă joc crezând că a început și stream-ul, dar trebuia să fac broadcast-ul.
A pile of garbage, yes?
With a lick of paint and a few new cannons, she'll look as fine as anything on the Seven Seas.
Shall we begin, Captain?
Indeed, mate.
Oh, God.
She's a mess, but she's still afloat. And her name's the Morgan.
Morgan? That silly fairy queen who ruined Merlin, the wise? Oh, she's perfect for you, Shay.
The Morrigan was an old goddess, queen of war and darkness. She harvested the souls of fallen warriors. Perfect indeed.
A ship!
Este. Vreau să văd comentarii la cază. Chat. Adică. Ok. O să fac live-ul viitor, o să fac
Shin! They will sink her!
Let's put the Morrigan to the test, Captain Shay.
Ready for battle, men.
She's foundering!
Massive breaker rolling into starboard!
Douse the gallant.
Stop them, boy!
All hands ahoy!
Ship! They're giving chase!
They're tearing her to pieces! Do something!
Fill the sail!
Short and sail! Get off the squall!
Haide, bă! Tot mai merge, credeam că am terminat cu ea.
My ship! Seems this vessel is battle ready after all. I will return to what is left of the depot. It's a long way home. We have repairs to do.
Sing hearty, lads. Chevalier is pleased with us.
Now you're ready to sail for the horn. We're roll and go. Our boots and our clothes are all in the erotic and dandy.
What course would you have me set, Shay?
Time to report back to the mentor. Wouldn't you agree?
Wise words, Captain. Wise words.
Acum trebuie parcă la să trece. Practic. La fel, Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Caractere diferite și
What the hell did you do?
poveste
It's
diferită.
some kind of dormant virus? Shit! Hang on, I'm getting you out of there.
Ne-a dat hack anonim.
Sorry for the rough exit. Earpiece working, check. You were just an animus. Animus, yes? You were using it to access a genetic memory file in Helix labeled Shay Cormac?
Nu,
You work for Abstergo Entertainment, remember?
nu,
Any of this ringing a bell?
nu.
Your session triggered something bad, and it's
No,
affecting the whole
Checo.
building. We need to find your
Broșa.
boss. You haven't forgotten your boss, have you? Melanie LeMay, zipper, chipper, overachiever?
DLC-ul din Assassin's Creed 3.
Here, take your communicator, check it if you get lost.
Tu ești?
Now let's
Am
get out of
găsit
here.
Easter egg? Am găsit un easter egg.
Follow me. Double time.
Vreau.
This chaos is absolutely your fault, in case you're wondering.
Everything is gonna be okay, guys.
Șefa.
The nearest exit. This is not a test.
What the hell is happening? A file labeled Shay Cormac was booby-trapped with some kind of virus.
Your job is to prevent things like this.
We need to contain these genetic memories, then we can destroy them.
No. Isolate them. I want to study these memories.
But
With respect, Miss LeMay, this is not a request.
You heard the man.
fine.
I need to borrow your numbskull. That okay with you, Ms. LeMay?
No.
Hey there, this might seem a bit weird, but you're gonna work for contractors we hired to, upgrade our security. Mr. Otto Berg and Miss Violet DaCosta.
Call me Violet.
I have to go check on our people and prepare a statement for the press. Do whatever they tell you to do, okay? Go team!
Poți să plec acasă.
Technically, you're not responsible for this,
No, dar vreau
but
să
you're the
plec
one who let
acasă.
the virus out. So I think it's only fair you help me clean it
Prea,
up.
nu prea.
Mr. Berg wants us to relive Shay's genetic memories. To do that, we need to access
Am furat tableta la...
Helix. But the Helix is down. We'll have to reboot the main servers in the basement.
Ce mai așteptai odată? Aha.
Man, whoever designed this virus is a genius. Not only does it restrict our access to the cloud, it's adapted to fuck up the other operating systems that regulate building functions.
Se
Melanie?
duc așa la mine.
The elevators are out of commission. Are we stuck on this floor?
Probabil.
Damn, yes. I'll get a repair crew on site ASAP.
După cum
There's a working area
puteți
server
vedea,
on this floor.
mă uitam
I guess
și
it'll
pe
have to do for
dreapta,
now.
Sunt niște bluraje
Agent
pe
DaCosta,
ecran.
I want regular
E bine,
updates on your progress with
e
Shay's
văd că e
genetic
piratat.
memories.
Why? He's just a nobody as far as I can tell.
Da.
If Shay Cormac is who I suspect he is, then this temporary setback may provide us with an unexpected reward. Proceed to the server room on this floor.
În pasca dreaptă. Dar nu vii cu mine. Hadi, boa. Cum te numești? Oh, îmi pare rău, dar dai să văd cum te numești. Cum te numești? Cum te numești? În fine. Cum te numești? Abstergo. Da, nu se vede. Opa. The legend. The one and only. The true legend.
I have dogs at home that are better trained than you.
Îmi da și mie voi aici.
Do you see a flash? Once you restore the server, I'll connect your Animus workstation back to Helix. In theory, if you align the beams to segments of the core, it should solve the problem. But here's where it gets tricky. You have to move the circles in such a way that each segment is powered by a beam. The keyword here is each. One beam and one beam only per core segment, okay? Once everything is lit up properly, the system will reboot. Got it? Give it a shot. Good job. This core wasn't too complex. But rebooting the advanced hardware of the rest of the building will require more work.
The assassins would have you believe that Al-Mualim was a great mentor who became corrupted with greed, and that he schemed with the Templars to acquire an apple
Afară
of
de
Eden.
jocul ăsta,
I see instead a shrewd and cunning leader, a man who used his best assassin, Altair ibn Lahad, to eliminate his conspirators in order to keep the apple for himself, so that he could use it to enforce world peace. While it must be stated unequivocally that Al-Mualim was not a Templar, it is interesting to me that his vision of peace was more in line with Templar philosophy than assassin. In the past, both sides had the same goal, that of peace. Our only difference was how we chose to achieve it. Had Al-Mualim not been killed by Altair and allowed to carry out his plan, perhaps we would not be fighting now.
da, eu
It was only after Altair reformed the Brotherhood with its new ideals of free will that the conflict truly escalated and spread across the planet. For if the so-called wise man of the mountain can see things from our point of view, surely the same can be said for other assassins. The assassins would have you believe that Al-Mualim was a great mentor who became corrupted with greed, and that he schemed with the Templars to acquire an apple of Eden. I see instead a shrewd and cunning leader. A man who used his best assassin, Altair ibn Lahad, to eliminate his conspirators in order to keep the apple for himself, so that he could use it to enforce world peace. While it must be stated unequivocally that Al-Mualim was not a Templar, it is interesting to me that his vision of peace was more in line with Templar philosophy than assassin.
Okay. So I'm not sure you're supposed to see that. You should just get back to your animus. With the servers back online, you could, in theory, restore your co-workers' workstations if you feel like being helpful. And you could, in theory, find some more digital goodies if you feel like being sneaky. Hey, one of your co-workers dropped his communicator by the elevator. If you see any tech lying around like that, grab them. There might be a clue as to who did this.
Now that you have unlocked Shay Korvac's memories, we stand on the brink of a grand discovery. I know you must have questions about your new assignment, or about me. For now, all I will say is that Shay's story contains the answers. Shay will lead you to a greater understanding.
Assassin's Creed 4, Black Flag, Assassin's Creed Forsaken, Assassin's Creed The Jail. Ok, cred că sunt prototipe, dar au vrut ăștia de la Ubisoft, dar nu le-am mai făcut și le-am băgat ca easter egg-uri, dacă nu deja sunt. Nu mai rău să-l vedem pe Achilles.
It has been a long time.
Achilles.
Adewale.
Adewale.
How go things in the West Indies?
Very poorly, I'm afraid.
Your countenance tells me we should discuss this. Come.
Who's our visitor?
That's Adewale. He was a slave who freed himself, and hundreds of his brothers in the West Indies. That man's a living incarnation of the Creed.
See?
You join me for some practice?
Soon. I've got other business first.
Tell
me what happened.
It was terrible, Achilles. The ground shook, and the ocean waves crashed over Port-au-Prince.
How many were lost?
Thousands. No family was left untouched.
Îmi plăcea regiunea asta, când vă duc cum așa sunt Creed 3. Câțiva ani. Trebuie să fac parcurs prin toți aceștia. Ia cine e aici?
You are late.
Oh, what did I miss? Only the first hour of training.
We're always training, Kisagawase.
And will continue to do so.
Do not waste your words. Shay abhors improvement as much as cats abhor leashes.
Hey.
A pity. The boy has so much potential. But so little discipline.
Okay.
All right. All right. What would you have me do?
Well played.
So, what's the challenge today?
Shooting straight and true. Here, you can use these.
These are yours.
Well, I want you to have half a chance of succeeding. Go on.
Don't underestimate me.
Shoot these targets. And take your time. Not too much. We've more work than this. Reload. Anyone can hit targets standing still. Let's see how you do on the run.
aici, mă? Ah.
Come on, hurry up. Come on, hurry up. Well done, Shay. Keep it up.
Urât așa.
You're doing all right, Shay. Don't let the others vex you. They mean well. They'll never show it.
It's about time you showed up.
Far be it from me to keep a lady waiting.
I'm no lady here. Don't you forget it. I'm your teacher. And you're better.
Or some of that is true, at least. What would we be doing?
Exploring a myriad ways to end a life. You two! Make yourselves useful and watch Shay. Can you kill without being used? Top form, Shay.
He's right there!
Nu mai spune.
You certainly know how to handle yourself. Attack from around a corner, and your target will never know what's hidden. Nicely done. I am surprised. You did better than I expected. Have your skills actually grown, Shay? Oh, do not get us over it.
Shay, follow me. It's time you learn to survive in the frontier.
I think I've been managing well enough so far.
Perhaps. But there is more I can teach you.
Ia să vedem cine învață asta cu alergăm prin copaci.
Climb back up. It is time for the hunt. Use all your senses together to find prey. Killing should not be meaningless. We must use what nature gives us. Good. Now to use what you have taken from nature. With these, you can keep your pistols close. Achilles has one more thing to show you. You have done well, Shay.
Bravo mie. Vă dau să la toți. Nici mai clasați. Ești asasin. Asasin.
Near that sharp bend in the river with the great dead elm. Aye. Hasn't been a dispute with the Iroquois dealing with.
Asta are cel mai bun.
Shay, I hear you've become quite the marksman.
Generous gift. Thank you, mentor.
My ship awaits, Achilles. The people of Haiti will make good use of your supplies. I trust you will retrieve what has been lost.
Lost?
The Templars stole 2 precious artifacts. A manuscript of ancient wisdom and a box that allows one to understand its language.
I have tracked the Templar as far as this coast, but I fear the rest is up to you, my friend.
Farewell, Adewale.
Adewale.
Whoever controls the artifacts can access precursor sites of power. We must recover them, or none are safe.
Cum să-i completez mai aia, așa de repede? Că nu e făcut ăsta. Când aleargă și trage, se oprește el singur, acolo.
Where to? Wherever Templar affairs lead us.
Liam, it's not like you to set out without a plan.
Plan or no plan. We choose our own battlefield. And hey, we're not most at ease when we're at sea.
Right you are. Let's set sail.
We only have one lead, Shay. Let's hope it brings us closer to the artifacts.
Sir Achilles tasked you with this.
No. Task me to task you. Need to find what was stolen from Mackendal, Shay. You have to recover the precursor box and manuscript. This is your mission.
And what's yours?
Watch your arse.
Achilles doesn't really trust me, does he?
Give it time, Shay. Do this for him. For us. Do much more than earn his trust.
Liam, do you know what Achilles writes about? I see him in his office all the time, bent over his papers.
He keeps records and accounts. Studies what little is known about the pieces of Eden. And of course, he corresponds with assassins on other continents.
Of course. Liam, you can be a right horse's arse when it comes to assuming everyone knows the same as you.
I cannot...
Toată partea asta e roșie, faci mișto.
Achilles wants me to be familiar with our counterparts in Europe and elsewhere.
He said like his favorite son.
Connor's his favorite.
Wait, what?
And only son.
Then Achilles is heir. Connor may inherit the house, but you'll be mentor.
We'll see.
Whatever you say. Prince Regent of the Assassins.
You call me that again. I'll throw you in the ocean.
Scorn to buy some girl and go. When his money's all gone, it's the same old song. Get out there and sit down. Come along, we jolly brave boys.
L-a antrenat și l-a adoptat pe Connor când el era copil și el moș bătrân. Nu acum, mereu.
Then he'll raise hands high and round he'll cry, thank Christ I'm homeward now. When his money's all gone, some sort of cargo there, sir. Come along, the jolly brave boys, there's plenty more grog in the jar. Without the briny ocean like the jolly road. You're headed straight for land, sir. Come along, the jolly brave boys. Get off the squad.
Trust me, you will sell those lobster by the ton in France. Ah, the cabbage farmers return. About time. We have a lead on that curious manuscript.
I'd be surprised if you can read it.
No one can read it, imbecile. This is why the Templar are taking so long with it. But one of our allies has caught a glimpse of their work.
A pirate?
A spy who worked with the pirate. We set sail for Anticosti. That should prove a good test for this floating cesspit you call a ship.
How trustworthy are the pirates?
I consider them brothers, Shay. When the time comes, they will lend aid and help us fight the Templars. The roast beef would realize the Templars were pulling their strings.
Are the Templars truly in control in the colonies?
Not quite, but their influence reaches far and wide.
And what about the spy we're meeting?
You need not worry about Le Chasseur. He is loyal to the Brotherhood. As it happens, he also has friends in both the French and English fleets. And he knows more about what goes on in these parts than you can ever hope to learn.
So, Liam, what can you tell me about AnduVtzZ? You obviously admire the man.
Aye. I had the honor of working with him once. I've never known anyone who'd done so much for our cause. It's much more than that.
AnduVtzZ was already a legend before joining the Brotherhood. He was a pirate. The scourge of the West Indies. Rubbing elbows with the likes of Blackbeard, Woodes Rogers, and Calico Jack Rackham.
Calico who?
Oh, read a book, will you?
Da, da. Cu ajutorul cui a devenit el un pirat legendar. Pe au ceasă să se întâlnească cu Blackbeard și cu cine să mai întâlnit el. Ajutorul Blackbeard.
Can't be far now, Captain.
El l-a salvat din sclavie cu un barc sclav.
There, Captain. An English vessel. And she looks to be in trouble.
That's fine indeed. Perhaps we should aid her journey to the bottom of the sea.
Now, let's not be too hasty. She's full of crown cargo. Take a look through your spyglass and see for yourself.
Pretty sight. I say this is a good day to lighten King George's
Be careful. A few shots should be enough to cripple her. Too much damage and she'll go down with all souls. And all spoils.
We can board and loot her before the crew knows what to do.
The gauntlets and ride! Fire!
Reloading!
Bă, nu mai da.
Keep off the damn points!
We're safe! All safe! Fire!
Okay.
Captain, hold your fire! Don't want to sink her. Now's the time, let's board her!
Show them what's for, Captain.
Come on, men! The spies are
Gani.
ours! For the Morrigan!
Hai să le furăm bunătățurile. Mă, le arăt cu degetele și știu ce se... Flashmaker.
Brace! Brace! The sea between here and Anticosti is rough, Captain. We should strengthen the Morgan before going in.
De perce asta.
There's a harbour master station nearby. Spend our new wealth on improvements.
I didn't realize there was a brotherhood in Haiti.
Yes. Francois McCandle is their mentor. He gathers many of his assassins from the Maroons.
Those are escaped slaves and their children, right?
They are. A shame, though. He escaped terrible conditions only to be killed in that earthquake.
But Haiti's a French colony now.
Aye, it is.
And here, the assassins are held illegally. Haiti, the French own the slaves who are set free by the assassins.
Our struggle is beyond political borders, Shay.
People's on course, Captain.
Is this the place? I see nothing but fishermen and their gear.
Aye. Per se and fishing go hand in hand. But it will serve our purposes well enough. The French fish these waters first, but King George is laying claim to more every year. The locals are caught in the middle. Anchor!
Ship upgrade.
What service can I provide?
Îmi doresc. Pot să și de asta pot. Da, sau heavy fac. Ba da. Ce nu mai am? Vreți fărtării de mei? Avia e rușine. Și eu pot să merg așa. Deci și eu arme, ceva, noi. Chestiile astea. Nu știu că pot, dar am aici...
Run bit of business,
Ce nu mă lași?
Je sens en sécurité.
Mă vede prin pereți, mă vede de unde mă vede. Am văzut eu. Da, nu știu ce fac. Unde e ăsta? Faci mișto. Poate să-ți Ai văzut nimic. Nimic nu s-a întâmplat aici.
Devinez qui doit scoltiner le sale travail. C'est moi.
Ce fac, măi, bat. Da. Da, mă, pușca și cureaua luată, nu pe ăsta. Stai aici. Doamne, ia pușca. Pușca. Așa. Nu știu ce frumos. Plus no fall damage. Nu mă rog după aia, asta să văd ce e aici. Uite-mă așa. Run. Auzi și ăla. Ăla după aceea.
Indeed. The chasseur is waiting for us.
The sea between here and Anticosti is rough, Captain. The Morrigan seems sturdy enough for the challenge.
Loose sail! Without all she'll take!
We're clear, Captain.
Loading cargo!
Ships ahoy! More fishermen from Persay.
Enemy ships! They're sinking the fishing boats.
You must believe those fishermen strayed into their waters.
These Calverts must pay! And would you look at that? Standing right in our way to Anticosti. What say you? You sink every last one of them?
For once, I find myself agreeing with you, Shay.
Stranger things have happened.
Să lăsăm pe ăștia în pace.
Have your orders! Ready to hit them, sir! Fire! Captain! Piece of gunboat! Royal Navy! They're not allowed! Ready here!
Fire!
Brace yourselves!
Yeah!
Fire! She's breaking up! Bloody cowards! Fire! Shot the slower!
Dar joc pe asta. Yeah! Fuck you.
Fire! She's off the wind! Awaiting orders, sir!
Bă, vezi cum plec pe lângă de la scădere.
Ready to hit them, sir! No match for us!
Ce-am făcut?
Loose and catch the wind!
M-am blocat.
Trip to me!
Slab. O pauză, nu, alba. Mai sunt destule bărci. La barcă.
Stations now!
Ultima barcă. O să repar barca.
That's the last of them. Let us go on. Not too far from Anticosti Island now. Your friend the spy be waiting for us.
Yes. I hope the chasseur has more information about the manuscript.
Maybe you'll have the whole thing figured out for us. Maybe I remember it wrong. Oh, Miss Caesar. Salt air, open skies. Man out on the ocean. It's as free as a man can be. What do you say, Liam?
You're out here for a reason, Shay. Mind your duty.
Well, what's the point of freedom? We cannot breathe deep and enjoy it.
The temperate state of this continent like tar. Don't feel liberated until we pry them off.
Seems to me we should just talk to them like men, instead of skulking around.
And would you smile and wish them a good day as they lay their boot on your neck?
Of course not.
The murdered bastards who want to control the world and everyone in it. Never forget.
We have nothing in common with that, of course.
On your mark!
Nu uitați dacă vă place să lăsați un like, să vă abonați.
There it is. Anticosti. The chasseur should be there. And with any luck, he will know where to find that manuscript.
To the fore! Full sails! Be about it!
Storm Captain! Come back!
Douse the royals and tops!
Head right into them!
What's the word?
Careful! It's quite a rough squall, Captain.
De nou. Nu era... O barcă... Ia ăsta manual. Da? Hurry. Hurry up.
Captain's at the...
Blues down! Catch some wind! Trim the yards off the wind!
Captain! Ready to box, sir!
Tops, gallants, royals!
Bă, dar puteam... Dar sus cu fundator și să iau ăla după aia, da? Aici.
Briefing on tops!
Dock the ship here, Captain. We've arrived at Anticosti Island.
The rum here is terrible. Let me see. That's not... I miss my marine. Such a true, fine part. Where did you meet her? Atterford wedding. I slipped into the feast. I would say you slipped into more than that.
slab. Cei mai slab copii.
Royal Navy ships about, I suppose, because there are more French ships to challenge.
Take a look at this. I borrowed these plans from a Royal Navy ship of the line. They are like nothing I have ever seen.
Good. We could use some more powerful weapons. Le Chasseur, allow me to present our associate, Shay Cormac.
Gentlemen, I have news. On this same ship, I spied the manuscript you seek. It was written in an exotic language I did not recognize and was full of drawings, plants, and animals out of an opium dream.
Were there no charts, no maps?
No. There may have been some kind of code, but neither I nor the roast beefs could ken it.
Where's the manuscript now?
The man who brought it said a man named Washington sent him.
I know that name. He's an important Templar, isn't he?
He is. Lawrence Washington has great ambitions that Templars have helped fulfill. Shay, let's return and find him. You, sir, have our thanks.
Aia de oală de încungere. Să crești. Nu știu de ce am presimțire că și ăsta ne tratează până aici. A de oale. No. Ești prost. Așa.
I can't thank you enough. You are a hero. North America. Traversăm și noi. America.
Wind's getting vicious.
Mamă, bă, ce se întâmplă, bă, aici? Da. În continuare cu aventura noastră. Display the când eram tânăr fecior.
Get the maids free!
Alexandru de sărăcie.
You're headed straight to land, sir! There's the gala to Brian!
Vezi că vin!
With another load after this.
Poți să lua arme și gumate și costume.
Well met, sir. Come in, come in.
Fac. N-am? Ce vrem, mă? Ia pistol set. Pistoletă blindată. Avată elementul... Ce? Ce, mă, pistolașul? Ridim ani... Ai piratat ce nu pot să le... Eram pe... L-aveam cumpărat. Îmi dădea și mie pistoleta blindată. Ce dă damage așa de puțin? Iau pe ăsta că îmi place cum arată, dar... Sword and Dagger. Poate nu iau pistole, că oricum eu nu folosesc pistoale. Nu folosesc... sabia. Dar nici sabia l-a folosit așa de mult. Cam urâtă. Sunt curios. Edward. Sword. Viking. Vezi, arată bine și asta și asta. Asta are. E urâtă!
Good day and fortune favor you.
Ai văzut nimic. Iară cheliuță. Ce vrea cheliuță de la mine? Uite, răia chelit cumva.
The Templars desire to understand the nature of these artifacts. Their spies have called upon many doctors and other learned people in New York.
They have also approached many tribes with questions.
Yeah, they've been showing that manuscript far and wide. No one can read the strange writing or understand the images. We do have a name, though.
We learned that Lawrence Washington sent out the manuscript.
Lawrence Washington, businessman, Virginian politician, and high-ranking Templar.
Ah, yes. I recently heard he was back from the West Indies. One of my men saw his major domo pick up a strange package.
Then that package will be delivered to him promptly. Shay, figure out what it is and find Washington. And when you do, learn all you can.
I'll prepare the Morrigan.
do your mind.
Well, if we've any luck, that ship will lead us right to him.
I make my own luck, Liam. And Washington is running out of his.
These waters are full of enemies. Red bank in sight, sir. Good hunting ground.
Can't be far now, Captain.
Some sort of cargo there, sir. Hostile warship on our heels! Gunboat, Captain! Ship of the Royal Navy, sir!
Aye.
We're all alone, sir!
There she is!
They're no match for them!
What? Da, ce pot spune? Runda 2.
Aye. There she is! All right, man. Time to be quiet.
Lawrence Washington is a powerful businessman, a slave owner, and a leading Templar. We lost track of him about a year ago. I recently learned he was in Barbados, but I haven't been able to confirm that.
Now you think he had something to do with the theft of the artifacts, don't you?
I wouldn't put it past him. 80's a short voyage from Barbados, and his return to the colonies certainly coincides with the arrival of the artifacts. We cannot let the Templars get control of these colonies. Whatever happens, Lawrence Washington must not survive.
I'll make sure he doesn't.
Big words from
A blockade, Captain! This won't do. Shay, you must follow that ship on land.
I'll do that. Bring the Morrigan around another way.
Aye, Captain. Track that package and find Washington.
As much sail as you can.
Aloft, lads.
Reef the topsails and gallants. Sub-blockade.
And remember what I said, Shay.
No, I don't.
Washington must die.
How do I need to play there?
Aye.
Merge cu istoriu, nu-mi place. Vedem că abia aștept are și ăștia cred în și ei. Nu chiar adevărată întrebare, de ce nu au încredere în și ei?
Still peaceful around here.
What you doing, fool?
Hey, stop! Guns!
Trebuie să îmi pierd barca. Zi tu repede.
Finishing up barrel, mate.
La flyer ăștia am direct la barca mare. fără de pirați. Da. Cum adică mă ludă? Hai să-l omor, nu să fur paca.
I'll catch you and pump you into next week. Your brains and your... I'll catch you and pump you into next week. He's making a run for it.
What's this? A rifle.
Behind you.
You there! Stay! Where you are?
What can that be? It makes no sound. Thanks for the present, Master Washington.
Cu gunpowder, trage cu lanț. Efficiența la range.
This is a strange surprise. Not quite what I was expecting. Now I must find Washington and interrogate him.
Artificii. Mortul că ăștia aveau artificii. Trebuie asta. Ah, stai mă că normal.
Splendid party, wouldn't you say?
Indeed. Master Washington had a moment. Looking rather
do your duty, so they're gone. You men do your duty. You there?
Ah, mai văzut prea multe.
I need to get to Washington first. Then I'll worry about the artifacts.
Brother, are you sure you shouldn't be in bed?
I am fine, George. Be a good host for my sake. Go to the wine cellar and get something special for our guests.
I will. Gentlemen?
Aoleu, ce ochelari.
My brother is a bright spot in a troubled land. If I may make one request before I depart this life, please leave him in peace. He should have nothing to do with the troubles of the Templar cause.
We all respect that sentiment, sir.
You have my thanks, gentlemen. Master Smith, are you ready to leave on your voyage?
No.
Aye, sir. I shall return with answers. Master Wardrop, are you likewise engaged with the manuscript?
Yes, sir. We will soon know its meaning.
Then I bid you take your leave.
Washington can barely stand on his own 2 feet. Better be right about him, Liam. Because I'm about to murder a dying man.
Nothing should have rest.
Washington can barely stand on his own 2 feet. Better be right about him, Liam. Because I'm about to murder a dying man.
George is quite the wrong fella. If you do not get your hopes up. He has eyes only George is the one sending her
El se bate, e pe moarte și el se bate.
You are too late, assassin.
It's never too late to ruin Templar plans, Master Washington.
But my plans are already in motion. Even leading you here has given my allies time to escape. Thank you for making my end a quick one.
And thank you for revealing your master plan, you scheming snake.
God damn it. I'd better hurry. Liam, I hope you brought the ship around. Is that a ship mortar? That's not sported!
Pa unde? Bă, dar moare barca. A, uite cine vine. Vita. Belita. Gravy, gravy. Prostia că nu m-am dus în prima să iau viewpoint-ul.
God damn it. Better hurry. Liam, I hope you brought the ship around.
Can't get past me. Hey, where do you think you're going?
Clear the way.
Gets past. He's Jennifer Rowe.
Get out. Is that a ship mortar? That's not sported! Clear the way! Out of the way!
Captain has the wheel.
Ce e mă asta?
All in the Stunson!
Pe unde?
Damage report! Shrouded!
Shoulder up! All hands! Incoming ship!
Da pe unde?
I'm firing some damage here! Outside!
Hai, pe aici. Hai.
Lawrence Washington is dead.
You look disappointed.
The sickly way that man looked. He would have been dead in a month anyway. 2 other Templars got away. They're looking into the manuscripted box.
Did they have the artifacts?
I don't know. Perhaps. I can't be sure.
Then you did what was right by the Brotherhood. You'll find the object later. Cheer up, Shay. It's a rare day we can sow such chaos among the Templars.
Perhaps. But to hear Washington speak, it didn't sound like they'd be too put out by the loss.
Well, that's what he'd want you to think.
Yeah.
The memory appears to be fragmented. How much time has passed?
A few months, I think. That virus is cutting off our access to complete memories. They're readable, but messy.
The 7 Years' War will soon break out in the colonies. Focus on assassin interference.
We'll do our best. Won't we, numbskull?
It's so grim about the homestead now that Miss Abigail and little Connor have passed.
Aye. I've seen Achilles crying.
Why shouldn't he?
It's just that it doesn't look sad. He looks furious. It's unsettling.
He's struggling with the loss. We all are.
I know, but it's been months, and we've done little but search for this blasted manuscript and box.
Le Chasseur has a lead on the box. To meet him and Chevalier in St. John's.
Chevalier too? No hope of cheering me up, then. When Achilles said whoever had the artifacts could access sites of great power, what did he mean?
I'm not sure I understand it myself, Shay. I had a long talk with Adewale about that. He believes the box can be activated to project words or images.
Like a magic lantern?
What do you mean?
You know the magic lantern shows Father Connolly put on in the church basement? The box had a candle in it, I think. He put these little glass plates in front. Then we'd see the images projected on the wall like cathedrals in Rome. Bright and near as big as life.
Ah, yeah. I suppose it is. Except that it interprets the strange language of the manuscript, too. If the plate were of a banner in Latin, we'd see it in English.
How is that possible?
Who knows? I fear we might never truly understand how any of the pieces of Eden work.
Where in the world has the most beautiful girls?
I suppose it depends on your vision of beauty. A damsel from Corfu and one from Oslo are as different as chalk and cheese, but both can be lovely.
See, opinions like that Give a man a reputation for wisdom.
Yeah, thank you.
I would have just said Havana. The girls there have lusty buttocks and bosoms and feel no shame in putting them on display. But that's no slight against our lasses from home.
I suppose.
I think Galway has the nicest ones. Fair and modest. Always willing to spot you a penny for an ale.
You don't say.
Then there's the maids I met in Lisbon. Destined for the convent they were. Dark-eyed and kindly dispositioned. If only I'd spoke Portuguese. Not that we spent much of our nights talking.
Opinions like that give a man an entirely different reputation.
Some sort of cargo there, sir.
We're almost there, Captain. Le Chasseur will be expecting us.
And Chevalier.
And a small price to pay for a lead in the precursor box.
Forcément à l'Europe.
Guerre à l'échelle.
Să vedem ce putem să upgradăm. Upgradăm. Trebuie aici. Upgrade ce mai mult. Corabia Edward Diego. Diego. Asta arată elegant. Adică galben așa parcă de un royal ship. Arată și puțin mai bine. Bine, nu că palul Edward a arătat bine, dar a arătat bine când l-am gândit foc. Dar așa, dacă aveai 2, 3, 4, 5 upgrade-uri, alea trebuia să fie la hull upgrade.
Chevalier, what happened to your vessel?
Got myself into a bit of a scrape. Sent 3 ship in all hand to their watery grave. The Gaffo nearly followed them down.
Just your fate has been better, Le Chasseur.
Indeed. My sources inform me that Samuel Smith has searched far and wide, looking for answers on how to make that strange box work. He just returned from Europe.
Where's he now?
Refitting his schooner. If you hurry, you can catch him there. Oh, remember those blueprints? Well, I had an engineer build that marvelous weapon for your ship. Master Pucker's gun fires more shots than an artillery brigade, and twice as fast.
Many thanks.
Anything for my hooded friends.
Fire!
Captain?
I will join you on this voyage.
Then shall we, gentlemen?
You are in a jovial mood, Shay?
Why shouldn't I be? I have a new weapon, and will soon have a chance to use it. Besides, Templars are usually well guarded, and I'm sure that Smith fellow is no exception.
I also took the liberty of ordering some improvements. Morgan now has a ram cut through ice itself.
There he is! Most fortunate timing! Lady Luck never ceases to smile on you.
He's seen us! Give chase!
But hold your fire! We must not damage the box or risk losing it to the sea. Can't this blockade go any faster?
At least my ship is still seaworthy, Chevalier.
Our target is smart.
Smith is the Templar's treasurer. What he's doing in these waters is beyond me.
Maybe he came here to meet someone. Or ran into your pirates. Taking his ship. Something must have happened.
If one of my allies attacked him, I would have known about it.
Well, he's back from a long voyage. Now's our chance to get him.
Smith controls most of the Templar's wealth, doesn't he? With him out of the way...
Washington entrusted the precursor box to him. He probably still has it.
Shay's right. The box comes first.
So we can't sink him. We'll have to board his ship, or force him to beach.
Look, Captain. He's cutting through the ice.
It seems you're not the only one equipped with such a ram, Shay.
Let us hope ours fares just as well.
You will destroy the box!
It worked. The way is clear.
Once more, your fortune holds. But do not waste time congratulating yourself. Smith is getting away.
These waters are full. It's an ambush!
Off where you sit, Diablo Nothing! Smith must not escape!
Creeping on top! Fire!
He's breaking up! Here it comes!
mai repede, Jack-ul era mai repede în carahatul ăsta.
Crowded all on! Stunsels! Let's catch the squall! Reel them in!
Hai, astăzi am făcut. Bă, nu dă mine. Prostul ăsta dă mine, să intră tot combo.
I don't see Smith's ship! There's Smith! He's moving again!
No doubt he hoped to be a spectator to your demise.
I'm glad to disappoint him. And he's still within reach.
Hai, bă, prinde și mie data din urmă live-ul ăsta. Ca să nu-mi puși așa pe niște pânze. Aici, Samuel, sper să puți oferă o moarte împlită.
What wickedness is this?
Another Templar tactic. They can cover whole stretches of ocean with their flames.
Careful, Shay. We could be burnt to cinders.
It's nothing more than a last desperate throw of the dice. He knows we have him.
Damage report, what's the news?
Oh, no.
We've been hit! Sir! To the fore!
Gosh, take it here!
Normal, mă, normal.
Now we know where he was headed. Barson has an encampment here.
Follow him on land. Do not even think of firing the ship's weapons near that precious box.
I'll take care of this.
Hai mai repede, mai repede. Faci mișto? Acum. Bă, faci mișto! Mamă. Doamne! Așa odată. Let's go.
This will be your end, assassin! You will regret this!
Rău, dar...
Think about what you're doing, assassin! Your brother...
Da, vrei să vezi cum... End.
This will be your end, assassin! Kill him!
Bă, dar de ce nu-i dai hand? I-am dat să-l spânzuri, ești prost!
No! Do you even know what that is?
An ancient artifact.
Nu știu, frate.
Treasure from those who came before.
Da.
Yes. It matters not. Some of the greatest scientific minds of all Europe could not make it work.
Nu să mă șmec.
Now all I need is the manuscript, and all shall be revealed.
Hai acasă. Ce să fiu? Mie nu prea plăcut partea asta cu barca. Stau să mă bat cu alte pări și să călătoresc cu barca în tot. Nu prea mi-a plăcut mie. Nu prea îmi plac. Doar Sea of Thieves.
Got the precursor box. Smith's dead.
Am atâta cu acest live. Am jucat o oră și ceva. Și fac live-uri mai lungi. La momentan mă privesc să fiu super cineva. Poate o să mai facem un live de seară. O să fie nou. Nu uitați să lăsați un like dacă v-am plăcut și să vă abonați. Și să-mi spuneți în comentarii chiar dacă în live-ul ăsta am vrea să-l acceptez. În următoarele plăcute să mi faceți în comentarii și mă vedeți pe canalul meu. Și o să facem și live și joc.